Hey, Sarah and Chris Logue here. We're in our kitchen living our best quarantine life. I'm with the love of my life who treats my stomach well during this quarantine time, and he's gonna make us his famous meatballs. Cheers, Christopher Logue.
Cheers.
Thanks for being the chef in the house.
No problem. We're gonna make some spicy meatballs. We got rustic sourdough. Take off the crust. Add your beautiful low-carb, low-fat cream. Soften up, let it sit for a few minutes. And then you start adding all your ingredients. So we got some fresh minced turkey, sirloin beef, some nice prosciutto chopped up, and some garlic sausage. Now that's in the bowl. First we'll go the Asiago cheese. Pop that in there. Some cheesy flavorness. So we should put about half of this in here. I got some Italian parsley. Throw that in there. Some salt and pepper. That's about a teaspoon of each. Give it a few grinds. Pepper. And a couple of eggs that have already been beaten. There we go. I don't have any parsley because of the pandemic that we're in, so I had some basil, so I just chopped that up. Throw that in there. My girlfriend Barefoot will be mad at me for doing that, but that's okay. And then last but not least, the sourdough has been sitting in table cream. So I've washed my hands 500 times today. We'll make it 501. Quick rinse. And then we're gonna mush these bad boys together and make some actual meatballs.
These are my favorite meatballs.
Yes, good answer.
How many meatballs does this usually make?
This will make about 15, 18, the size of a tennis ball, just a bit smaller. And they're very tasty. I'm just hoping I'm not forgetting anything. We're good. So I'm just gonna make one or two right now, and then we'll go over to the homemade sauce we're gonna make. A little cheating from Longo's basic spaghetti sauce, and we'll just add some ingredients to it. Okay, so make a ball, about that size. Do a bunch of those. These take about 35 to 45 minutes in the oven. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Everything is ready to go. We're just gonna do a little base, some butter, some garlic. We're gonna add to the sauce. Again, these are low carb, low fat meatballs. Big blob of butter. Get that going in there, put some garlic in, but make sure it's on low heat so you don't burn it. Okay, it's gonna take a few minutes. While that is doing that, I'll just put a pot with the water boiling. Preheat the oven. Cook the meatballs around 350 to 400. 375 is pretty good. Okay, so what I have is just Longo's basil sauce. You would wait a little longer, but no big deal. End of the day, they don't taste pretty good. So I put in the sauce. I got a basil one. And because we're not going out or smooching anybody else tonight, we'll throw in a jar of garlic. My wife likes lots of sauce. So to sprucing that up, I usually hit it with a bit of lemon. Get rid of all that little juice in there. Both cans. Go super fast. Okay, now we just put a little water with them. Rinse. Throw that in there as well. Down, and then I throw in some chopped tomatoes. They're nice to have on your plate. Gives a bit of texture to it. So that's going to cook down for about 15-20 minutes. We'll cook the meatballs. I also throw in a bit of honey, some sweetness in there, and then some more salt and pepper. And this usually turns out pretty good. It doesn't take that long to do. Do the whole thing, 45 minutes when you're prepping and all that kind of jazz. It can go longer or shorter, depends if your wife's at home from work and you make dinner at 8, gets home at midnight, you can just reheat it and turn it on and warm it up. So that's gonna cook. I would then take the meatballs, put them in the oven for, I think I said 40 minutes, and then we'll take them out, let them sit in the sauce for 15 minutes, and then we'll add some fresh Parmesan cheese, and we'll do some spaghetti noodles tonight. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We're all done now. The noodles are done. We all know how to do noodles. I put lots of salt in my water, so it's a little flavor. The meatballs are done. They took 40 minutes in the oven. I put them into the sauce, which thickened up over the last 40 minutes, so that worked out well. Got 2 meatballs in, which is usually enough. Just gonna add some sauce on top. 1 little tomato, which is nice once they've cooked down. They're actually pretty tasty. And I just put a little bit of sauce on top. Garnish that, not with the wine, but with a little bit of Parmesan freshly grated cheese. And the plates were in the oven, so they're nice and warm, so you won't have a cold plate. So there you go, meatballs, spaghetti noodles from Team Logue. You all stay safe in the next few weeks, and we get out of this mess. And if you need me to come over and cook you a nice fresh meal in your new house, I'd be more than happy. All the best and good luck.